Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out Bradley Stewart Shadow Creek LiDAR course. This is an RCR and is currently hosting the PGA Tour's CJ Cup. So let's take a look at the course conditions. We are leaving everything at default. Fairways are firm, greens are normal, green speed is fast. Let's have a look at the tee options. There's 4 tee options. We are going to be playing off the black tees, which are playing 7,421 yards. And as always, pin set numero uno. Now this is a golf course that is situated in North Las Vegas, Nevada. It is owned by MGM Resorts International. And along with hosting the current PGA Tour event, which is the CJ Cup, it did host the match, which was a match play event between Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson back in 2018. Very tight fairway here. We are seeing the creek that does run through this course. It's another round that we are playing on the master setting. So an 8 mile per hour wind, just setting us down the left hand side, allowing that wind to drift us round. That is a huge slow on the opening tee shot, and that is going to kick all the way into the heavy rough, I would expect. So not the best of opening tee shots to kick this round off. So 75 to 82%, 7 iron should definitely get us there. Looking to land this right hand side of the pin, and hopefully it does kick up this slope with these firm fast greens, and that is a fantastic recovery shot. Probably, I was going to say 15 feet, but we are left with a 16 foot putt. Green speeds are 169. This is going to turn fairly aggressively from right to left. I think we've just under hit that one. Was on a decent line, but we are going to tap this in, and we do ensure we kick things off with an opening par. Hole number 2. This is a slight dogleg right par 4. But this really is a majestic course, guys. I would imagine you won't see a lot of fans scattered around the course here, due to the location of the course and obviously the terrain. But slight fast in that, but we do find the left hand side of this fairway, 157 yards to the pin, down 4 feet. I'm just going to deal off this 8 iron, see if we can land it short off the pin. And with these firm fast greens, it should run out well for us. Ball at our feet's going to move slightly right, hoping the wind brings us back a touch. We do get it perfect. Ball should come down, and this could work out really well. I think it's just going to check up, good few feet before the pin, but great golf shot there, and we should be looking in at a very makeable putt for birdie. 9 feet, uphill slightly, not a lot of movement in this one, probably just going 2 cups right of the hole, and hopefully this does turn. Oh, it's a poor putt early, very poor putt there. Never had a chance, didn't hit it firm enough, and I don't think we allowed enough for the break. So 2 back-to-back pars to kick things off. But this really is a fantastic golf course, guys. It was designed by Tom Fazio, and it was built by Steve Wynn in 1990. It was originally 7,239 yards from the tips, but it was extended to the current yardage, 7,560 yards, during the 2008 redesign, when a 7-acre short game facility was added. That's insane. But like we did touch upon, this is owned by MGM Resorts International. Fantastic location for a golf course, but this could be another really good recovery shot here, and that is going to give us another green in regulation. And we should be looking at a putt from 14 feet, slightly downhill. This one is going to turn from left to right. And that is a really good putt. We do pick up our first birdie off the round, and we do move to 1 under par. Okay, hole number 4. This is the start, or the first of the par 5s. This is a dogleg left, but beautiful. Look at the water in play here. Once again, the level of detail and the accuracy of these LiDAR courses is second to none. Very mild wind conditions here, but we do pull off the perfect. The way this fairway slopes, we should just hold on to the right hand side. So we should comfortably reach this green in 2 with a 3-wood. Hazards all the way down the left hand side. Tight green. Just setting us down, aiming at this bunker almost. Allowing the wind and the slope at our feet to take us round and hopefully find that tight green. Oh, that's a slow. That is going to miss short and right now. Slow was better than the fast there, seeing as we didn't execute the perfect. And it should be a splash shot, 30 yards. We should get a good run out here. This should run past the pin, I would imagine. Just going to try and use the contours of the green. Slight backstop just past the pin. Good execution. That should start to check up and should start actually to turn back towards the pin here, going by the layout of the green. Not a bad golf shot, we'll take that. We do have a 7-foot putt for birdie. Once again, it's a left to right putt. It's going to turn fairly aggressively. That's never turned anywhere near as much as I read it would. Poor read there from me. I hate getting pars on par 5s, guys, especially when they're reachable in 2 in the current conditions. Not the best of reads for the birdie putt, but we did secure the par. And this is a beautiful par 3. This club should be just about bang on. 9-mile-per-hour wind, so the wind has really picked up here. It's another slow. I think it's going to be another green in regulation that we do fail to find. And we are going to be bunkered down in this heavy rough. Very punishing rough here. It's going to be another splash shot. So fully de-loft in this. And hopefully we do get good run out. That should run all the way up to the pin. Fantastic recovery shot. Great scramble. And we are going to get up and down. So still 1 under par. Scrambling well at times due to some poor swing tempos, especially from the fairway to the green. But this is a long par 4. Hole number 6, 487 yards to the flag. 8-mile-per-hour wind's going to move us to the right. Getting a lot of perfects off the tee box after that huge slow in the first hole. But hopefully our timing, or should I say tempo, does improve as the round progresses. So an 8-mile-per-hour wind, I think we can just kick this on here, you know. The way the green slopes. Oh, it's another huge slow. That is going to fail to find the green once again due to the false front on that green. Huge false front. But Tom Fazio, one of the world's leading golf designers. And this really is a masterpiece, guys. I do really enjoy LiDAR recreations. They are so accurate. So once again, splash, that's not going to get up. Didn't come out as well as I would have liked, so we are going to be looking at our first bogey here, unless we can convert this 18-foot putt. It is uphill, so we can attack it. It's breaking. Once again, from right to left. It's a good weight. Have we got the read? Have we got the read? No, we haven't. We do pick up our first bogey off the round, and with that, we will move back to level par. So, just from the fairway to green, swing tempo is way off currently. We've not hit a lot of greens in regulation, but very tight fairways. Looking to use this win once again. We're absolutely nailing the perfects. This should just be bang on. Should kick out convincingly into the middle of the fairway. It's another fantastic tee shot. But as always, guys, thank you very much for the continued support on the channel. Every view, like and comment is really appreciated. So, par 5, really need to make this count. Looking to use the slope green to our advantage here. 5 wood, 8-mile-per-hour wind. It's another huge slope. May kick left, but I think at best it's just going to hold up in this light rough. But it should be a little chip shot from no more than 12 yards out, I would assume. 17 yards, so we're a lot further out. But we've got the perfect club for this. Perfect shot. It's going to be the lob wedge splash. Try to put this in. Try to be aggressive. But was never at the cup. But we should have a very makeable putt for birdie here. 6 feet. I've actually seen these miss the way I putt at times. But we should be picking up our second birdie of the round. Oh my goodness, I really put the kiss of death on that one, didn't I? Wow, I just don't seem to have any consistency with my putting at the moment. 2 par 5s and 2 pars. So such a slow start to this front 9 so far. We're level par on this par 3 8th. This club should be perfect. Looking to kick this on from the front of the green or fringe and see if we can get it running up towards the flagstick. We get the perfect. This should be really, really good. Wind's taking us around beautifully. Are we going to get the desired kick? Go on, get up. That is a fantastic golf shot. Played that exactly how I intended to. And let's see if we can convert one of these birdie putts from 9 feet. Just playing this dead weight. Should turn. Does turn. Probably one of our better putts of the round. We do pick up our second birdie and we do move to 1 under par. So final hole of the front 9 here at Shadow Creek. It's a beautiful par 4. The course really comes alive when you see the creek circulating and winding through the course. It truly is magnificent. But you really have to bring your A game here off the tee box. Very tight fairways. So 128 yards. Once again, we do have a bit of a backstop if we are long. But I'm just going to try and land this slightly short of the pin. And hopefully we can get this sitting down as quickly as possible. We get the perfect. Whoa, that is really moving far to the right. I can only assume, we did slightly push it right, but I can only assume that the slope at our feet moved us a lot more to the right, but we did get a slight push there. But happy from this range chipping. This is very makeable from 5 yards out. This would be back-to-back birdies if we do convert this. Oh, good attempt. Just jumped over the hole. We should be converting this 4-footer, and we are going to remain at 1 under par. So quite a quiet front 9. Let's see if we can pick things up in this back 9. But this really is a spectacular course, guys. And I'm sure, like me, you want to go and test your skills after watching it on the PGA Tour and the CJ Cup. It's another fantastic tee shot. This should kick out right into the heart of the fairway. Really happy with my game off the tee box today. So 115 yards, up 4 feet. We've got a 3 mile per hour wind. The wind is really fluctuating up and down out here. So just try to sit this down as quickly as possible. And see if we can get a pin seeker here. Slight slow, but that actually may not punish us too much. This could kick onto the green. Nope. It's going to be another chip shot. Just missed out on chipping in for the birdie in the previous hole. Let's see if we can go one better here. 7 yards out. Oh, I tell you something. I think that's the first chip shot I've had that it's holed out with that aggression. Let's actually have another look at that. That's like one of the chips you see when you're playing career mode. I think that took 1 bounce and then absolutely fired into the cup. It did. Wow. On another day, that could have been 3-4 yards past the pin. But we'll take it. We do move to 2 under par. Good start to the back 9 so far. Par birdie. Only the 1 red mark on our scorecard. But this is a drivable par 4. Try to find the right hand side of this green. Slightly pushed it. Is the green going to kick us hard left like I hope? I think we're going to be too long here. It's going to take an aggressive kick. And I think we may have a little splash shot. 16 yards once again, bang on. But due to the light, going to go sand wedge. Probably go for partial shot here. Looking about 80%, 90% maybe at most. And it should check up. And that is a great recovery shot, and that should make sure we do pick up another birdie. So that's our fourth birdie. Four birdies, one bogey. Starting to improve as the round progresses here, especially from the fairway to green. Just hoping this 8 mile per hour wind takes us out, but being absolutely deadly from the tee box. Executing these perfects as if there's no tomorrow, and that should leave us another wedge into these firm greens. So 83 yards up 15 feet, so let's say it's playing 88 yards, but with that wind, this club's perfect. With the lighter feet and the wind, try to drift this all the way around. Yardage should be bang on. It's tracking well. This should kick hard right, actually. Oh, generated a little bit more spin than I anticipated. Wow, didn't expect the ball to spin back as much as that. But we've got a 12 footer, uphill, breaking from left to right. Putting's been poor, to say the least, today. There's another one. It didn't start to turn until the last few feet, and we are going to have to settle for another standard par here. Putting in this game is something I've got to try and get more consistency in, but what a beautiful hole this is. Really enjoy the par threes. Beautiful stonework and pond dirt. But like I said earlier, guys, these LiDAR courses are second to none. This should be bang on. I don't know if it's going to have enough legs to get up close to the pin, but hopefully we can get as high up this green as possible. It's going to leave us an uphill putt. Just didn't have a club in the bag there that would have gave us a better outcome. Driver would have been short. It's an uphill putt from 43 feet. The speed that we're going to play this will eliminate a lot of the break. Yardage is bang on, by the way. It's just starting to turn off to the right. Good read, good weight. Happy with that from that distance. And we do pick up another par. So 3 under, quite a quiet round. 4 birdies, 1 bogey. But I do start to feel that my timing's starting to improve in this round as it does progress. Let's see if we can start getting dialed into some of these pins. Slight fast, I don't think that'll affect us whatsoever. I have actually experienced on 1 or 2 occasions that I've got it in the white timing bar and it said like a fast, and it should have been a perfect. Let's see if we can float this 8 iron as close to this pin as possible with the help of the green. We get it perfect. This should be all over it the way this green is set out. Looking for an aggressive kick. Can settle down anytime now, and that is a fantastic approach shot. And we should be rewarded with this little birdie from 3 feet, which we do convert, and we do move to 4 under par. But this is such an enjoyable course, guys. Like I say, if like me you've been watching bits of it on the TV this week, this is a fantastic recreation of Shadow Creek. It's another perfect. This should really set up prime location for the approach shot into this long par 4. So 162 yards. I'm going to come down to the 7 iron. Just a touch of D-loft. Once again, going to try and use the slope just before the pin to hold us up. Oh, we get it perfect. Wind's taking us around beautifully. This should kick hard left here up this slope. It does exactly that. It's getting better as it progresses, and that is 2 back-to-back terrific approach shots, guys. Like John said, another green in regulation, but it's in gimme range. And we are starting to drop some birdies on this back 9. So, hole number 16. This is a long par 5. It's going to be a dog leg right. Once again, very tight fairway, but confident of hitting this. Just going to try and come over the top of this bunker, allow the wind to drift us back to the left. Have to get a perfect here, to be honest. Oh, slight slope. I think that's bunker bound. I would rather the bunker than the heavy rough. So I think it's now about getting us back into the fairway, hopefully leaving myself a 9-iron, maybe a pitching wedge into the 16th green. Great execution there. Wind should start to carry us round into the centre. The balls actually came out a lot better, 173. So it is going to be 9-iron. We've got a 9 mph wind. Can we? Yeah, 8-iron. Really relying on this wind moving us. Yardage should be good if we execute the perfect, which we do. This should be all over this pin like a rash. It may run slightly past it, but we'll take that. It's going to give us another look at birdie. I think the last 4 approach shots we've had have all been within 5-6 feet. So really starting to throw darts at some of these greens in the back 9. It's another birdie conversion, and we do move to 6 under par with 2 holes to play. Let's see if we can birdie these last 2 holes, guys, and finish with a solid 8 under par. But look at this for a par 3, guys. Best par 3 on the course. Very, very little room for error here. I'm going to try and use the slope at the right of the flag. 9-iron's perfect with a downhill elevation. Allow that wind to drift us over to the right hand side, and hopefully we get a nice runoff from the slope. This could actually be in, by the way. This could be in. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, it's a great golf shot, guys. The last 4, 5, 6 holes, the approach shots have been absolutely sublime. And we do move to 7 under par. Final hole of this superb course, Shadow Creek. Is a majestic short par 5. Probably the most picturesque hole on the course, in my opinion. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Like I did say, when you see the water in the creek cutting its way through the course, it really does make for a beautiful sight. It's another cracking tee shot. We should comfortably reach this green in 2. Let's see if we can give this grandstand audience something to cheer. Oh, we're in between clubs here. 4-iron. Oh, I don't think that gets there. We're going to have to go hybrid. Loft it up. Just try and find the green here. Certainly don't want to find ourselves on the bottom half of the green. That wind and the slope should drift us over to the right hand side. Oh, it's a slight slope. It's probably going to kick all the way off the green here. Probably going to be looking at a chip shot. No, it's not even going to make it up. It's amazing how much that slight slope punishes you. But we are going to have an uphill putt from 57 feet, up 3 feet. This is going to be tough to get the weight. It's certainly turning from right to left. But with the pace we're going to play this the first 20 feet, the brake will be removed. I tell you what, we've got the weight bang on. Get in, get in, get in. Oh, just miss out on the eagle there, guys. But we are going to convert this for a simple birdie. And we are going to finish with a 64 8 under par. But there you go, guys. Shadow Creek LiDAR. Absolute tremendous course. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed playing the round. But that is it for today's video, guys. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.